What's up, Bulldog Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com. Poland Bulldog Night, Monday nights. We'll have the Poland High School Football Show, and a lot of others in the fall sports will be joining us every Monday night next week, starting at 7 o'clock. We're the proud sponsors and home of Poland Bulldogs Athletics, and we're now the proud home of the Combine Brothers Bar and Grill. Cannot thank them enough for their hospitality and the service, and I can't wait to eat the food. Ryan, the food looks fantastic, but shout out to all of them, Susie and Craig Tyler, Poncho and LaDonna Thomas, Tim Dennison, Kevin and Debbie McKee, Max and Leslie, Dave and Sandy Cooper, Leonard and Nancy Mochek, and Bob and Kathy Sorenko. Shout out to all of you for having us here every Monday night. We look forward to it. And like I said, all the guys that are the owners of the Combine Brothers Bar and Grill are proud graduates of the Poland Bulldogs. But what we're here for, senior player profile, proud to be joined by fullback linebacker Ryan Snyder. Ryan, thanks for joining us.
Hey, you.
I talked to Matt a little bit. You guys get along very well. Senior year, has that hit yet? You played a game, so maybe it has, but senior year really starts with the start of school, and that's tomorrow. Talk about being a senior and what that means to you.
It's just crazy, like he said. Just the time flies, and like you just wonder, like when your parents and stuff just ask you, like, what are you doing, and like in the future for colleges, and like wow, like you really have to think about that.
Do you go back and think of all those times when you're a freshman and sophomore, and you say to yourself, I have all kinds of time to prepare. I have all kinds of time to do this. Now senior year's here. How close is this senior group? It looks very close to me. Talk about you and your senior teammates, how close and what that means to you, not only to play together on Friday nights, but to be together on a night like tonight here at the Combine Brothers.
I mean, most of us, we've been playing football like since we were like probably third, fourth grade. So we've grown up together. We played the game together. So yeah, I'd say like we're really tight.
It's a tight-knit group for sure. We will have every senior on, I promise them, every week on Monday nights here at the Combine Brothers. Come on out. I said on air, and Ryan will vouch for me. They're going to get victory number 2 tonight or Friday night. I talked to them all, Susie, and we will pack this place next Monday night at the Combine Brothers after victory number 2. From Ryan Snyder's standpoint, talk about your family a little bit and give them some shout-outs and what they mean to you.
Definitely hardworking. I mean, I believe they've raised me right, just to work hard, be tough, and just live by like their rules and stuff.
Your dad, Kevin Snyder. I've known him a long time. He's a good football coach. Was a good football coach. Now he's the principal at Poland High School, and he does a fantastic job. I get a chance to see your dad every now and then. Love talking to him. Hear nothing but the positive he's doing in Poland High School as a principal. How's that work for you now? You're a senior, dad's the principal. You got to be on your best behavior all the time.
I mean, yeah, people always ask that, but I mean, it's not as bad as it seems.
How is that relationship? A lot of school stuff's probably not talked about. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Now, how about from a football standpoint, as a former football coach with him? Do you talk a lot of football with him?
Yeah, he helps me out, gives me pointers and stuff because obviously, like, he knows the game.
Knows the game very well. Was a fantastic football coach and a better principal. Friday night, you go over to Salem and you win 38-6. Talk about that. How exciting was that to go over and get a senior opening win on the road, 38-6?
Well, I mean, it was special because it's our senior year, but to go on the road and do that, it was nice, and especially for week 1 win too.
Yeah. With Ryan Snyder, fullback, linebacker, senior player profile, Combine Brothers. Come on out next Friday. It'll be 7 o'clock, not 7:30. Come out. The food's fantastic. The service, the hospitalities, and Poland Nation. It is now your home for Poland High School, Poland football, and all athletics. What does that mean to you to have a place that isn't open on a Monday night, but has opened up their restaurant and their hospitality for Bulldog Nation and your teammates?
I mean, we're blessed to have it, and special that a restaurant would do this for us.
Yeah, so shout out to them for sure. Fullback, linebacker, which one you like better?
I like fullback better.
Wow. You and Matt are different, and you have to block for him.
Yeah.
Talk about blocking for him. What's it like? Fullback, that's a good one. You don't see fullback too much more in football.
No, how the game is.
Do you like fullback?
Yeah, I like it.
because fullback's probably an extension of playing some defense.
Yeah.
Talk about this running attack. A lot of good running backs in this offense. Talk about how good this offense could be.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I like the run game and stuff because obviously because I'm a fullback, but I believe we have a lot of players that are talented with running and stuff. So
So do we have a little? I hope we have a little fullback out of the backfield. Chuck it down to you and let you do your thing.
yeah, maybe.
We have that in the package. Coach Pab, if you're listening, dump it to the fullback for his good block and let him get his hands on the ball. You guys do a lot together as a team. You do a lot together as a group. You guys are role models for the younger players. Who did you learn from when you were younger? Is there someone that you looked up to that you tried to be like as you've continued to move through the path and now you're a senior?
One person that I like high school kid that I remember talking to a lot was Dante Romano.
Okay.
I mean, he kind of taught me the ways of like lifting and all that stuff.
Dante, shout out to you because you got to find one here being a leader on this Poland football team. Ryan Snyder, senior player profile, fullback, linebacker on this Bulldog football team. 1-0. They will play the Howland Tigers Friday night, 7 o'clock at Howland. We'll have the game for you on ysnlive.com if you can't make it. Again, every Monday night here at the Combine Brothers, Susie and Craig, Poncho and LaDonna, Tim Dennison, Kevin and Debbie, Max and Leslie, Dave and Sandy Cooper, and Leonard and Nancy cannot thank you, or Kathy, I'm sorry, cannot thank you enough for being the home of this community, being the home of this football team each and every week. Second half last week, you go in at halftime, and Coach says you guys all play special teams. You take one to the house in the second half on the kickoff. How fun was that?
Real fun. We haven't had a touchdown return in a while, so it was really exciting. And
all right, so take me where you at in the kick return? You up front? You in the middle? You in deep? Up front. So you get a chance to get a crack on somebody pretty early.
Yeah.
How fun was it for you to watch? Who scored the touchdown?
It was Colt Fulton.
Colt Fulton. How fun was it for you to chase him down in the end zone when you saw that?
Yeah, it was really exciting.
And that took it to like a 4-touchdown lead. That was pretty much the ball game.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to your special teams. The special team coach obviously has to get a shout out. Do you like playing special teams?
Yeah, I think it's an underrated part of the game.
Yeah, Coach talks about it all the time. 1/3 of the game is special teams. So shout out to you guys. Ryan Snyder, player profile, senior here at Poland. What's that first home game going to be like as a senior? That's a great stadium. It's a great environment. You guys get big crowds all the time, the student section. Is that fun?
Yeah, definitely, especially because we're seniors. We can't take it for granted. So just to take every game in and cherish the moment.
There you go. Cherish that. That'll be a couple weeks, hopefully, after they get win number 2. You talked about your parents. Okay, game night. You know where they're sitting?
And since my dad's a principal, he's usually on the sidelines.
Okay, so you know where mom's at.
No, not really.
Okay, that's I like I said, I've gotten those answers both ways. Mom knows where you're at. I can guarantee you that. And dad's roaming the sidelines, so that's a good one. When you look at this football team, and I say to you, Ryan, that the biggest improvement is from week 1 to week 2. And when I talked with Matt, he said just continue to be close-knit, continue to be together, know what you're doing, do your jobs, and everything will be okay. For you, what's the biggest thing this team needs to improve on from Friday night to this Friday night?
Like Boach said, I mean, communication is a big part. I mean, if not everyone's on the same page, then plays can get screwed up. So, just getting signs and getting calls in.
I love talking to defensive guys. How much talk is there in a defensive huddle or when you get lined up? Is there a lot of talk as a football team?
Yeah, like we got a lot of calls, a lot of like edits if we see like different formations and stuff. So there's a lot of talking.
Yeah, well, shout out to that defense. They gave up only 6 points, so let's hope that continues on Friday night when they go to Howland for sure. Coach Jones, you're going to get to go play against Coach Jones, who coached you guys for 2 years. Has a great relationship, obviously, with all you guys. What's that going to feel like?
I mean, it'll be fun just seeing him again, but at the end of the day, it's a different team, so we got to play.
I love the answer. It's a different team. He's got a different jersey on, so you got to go get him. With Ryan Snyder, player profile here at the Combine Brothers. We will be here every Monday night at 7 o'clock with a lot of student athletes at Poland High School. Ryan, we're going to play rapid fire. No wrong answers. When I say Coach Pav, what's the first word that pops into your mind?
I think discipline.
Discipline.
Always preaches discipline,
Structured.
hard work. Yeah.
Very structured. I love talking with him each week. You want to talk about a football family, the Pavlanskis.
Yeah.
That's a football family. Great answer by you. Game night, water or Gatorade?
I like body armor.
Body armor. Okay,
Yeah.
what flavor body armor are we drinking?
Strawberry lemonade.
I do like strawberry lemonade body. Okay, make sure you drink that now because it's going to be hot. When I say hot in the heat, it always seems like when you go back to school, we get a 90-degree week. That looks like this is. How hard is it to practice and prepare for a game week in this heat?
I mean, you just can't think about it. You just gotta drink water before and after practice, and then that just makes it easier.
All right, Matt gave me an answer. So Friday night, you're coming out of the tunnel at Howland. What's Ryan Snyder listening to get you ready for the game?
Eminem.
Eminem. Quinn, there's an old one, Eminem. I like that. Get you ready to go.
Yeah.
So you want to be on defense first, too, after you listen to all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite college football team?
Ohio State.
They're going to be pretty good. Marvin Harrison's really good.
Yeah.
So if Marvin Harrison doesn't get hurt last year on a crazy non-target call, I think we win a national championship.
Yeah, I mean.
Can they win a national championship this year? I think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's up for grabs.
I love what Matt told me. You guys watch a lot of football together. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that a good time?
Yeah.
Some cheering and getting on one another's case, making fun of another, but loving. That's awesome. Make sure you keep that tradition up.
Especially everybody's like Pittsburgh fans, Cleveland fans, so there's a lot of
All right, so what are we? NFL. Who's your NFL?
Browns.
You guys have Matt, the two of you have gotten to be probably beaten up a lot in your Poland education career because we have not been very good against this. Although when Baker Mayfield beat him in the playoffs, that may have been one of my favorite games to ever watch. We almost blew it, but it was still fun to watch. And you can't say dad. Favorite teacher, favorite class?
I mean, I don't really have like a favorite teacher, but my favorite class got to be math because like there's only one right answer.
Matt, that's a good answer. Name some teachers that have been good for you. You can give a couple.
Our coach now, Mr. D'Annunzio, taught me an A-push and history of fine arts. And I like those classes too. I enjoy history and like learning about that stuff.
Well, shout out to him for sure and all he does. What's Ryan Snyder want to do after you graduate from Poland?
Go to college and then major in like computer science, go into like that field.
That's fantastic. A lot of computer stuff, obviously, in Poland. You take some computer classes in Poland.
Yeah.
Does that help? Obviously. Yeah. Very good. Ryan Snyder, player profile. He's a senior. Favorite food?
Gotta be like wings.
Wings. All right. So it's like I told with Matt. Favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is the Combine Brothers. Your favorite restaurant is the Combine Brothers for their support of Poland Bulldog Nation every Monday night. Other than Combine Brothers, what's another go-to for Ryan Snyder?
I really like Chipotle. I could eat that stuff every day.
Chipotle? Really?
Yeah.
So what are you getting at Chipotle? Is it burrito? Is it the bowl? What's
I get the bowl.
The bowl? Okay. Senior year is going to go really fast. You're in week 2. It's going to be week 10. Matt gave great answers to this. I'm looking for yours. What does Ryan Snyder want to see this group achieve? And obviously, everybody wants to win. Yes. Win a state championship. Yes. Are you guys capable of that? I'll say it for you. Yes. But what do you want to see weekly with guys that you get to be a part of and hang up with?
I mean, as a senior too, I just want to see all of us just have no regrets. Just practice every day, work hard, and then when it's over, just have no regrets.
Is practice fun? Still, it has to be. It seems like it's a lot of fun with you guys.
Yeah.
And that has to mean a lot because there's a lot of people that we talk to or if I would talk to, they don't like practice. But that's where you get better and win football games.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan Snyder, who is first on the football team when you're having a rotten day and Chipotle wasn't very good and Combine Brothers wasn't the home of the Bulldogs yet? Who's the go-to guy on this team that you're going to when things aren't good?
I'm sending it right back to Matt.
You guys have a pretty good relationship.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So, Matt, shout out to you there. Role model, family wise, who is it?
Got to be my dad.
Your dad's a good guy. Kevin Snyder, shout out to you. You've raised a fine young man here that represents the Bulldog Nation very well. Biggest key for you to a win on Friday night against Howland?
Just mentally, just know your stuff, know your role, and just do your job. And
As a defense, is this a defense that loves creating turnovers?
yeah,
Is that a goal? I mean, obviously, it's a big time part of the game.
yeah. I mean, it turns the tide of the game, and then it gets some momentum going for the offense.
I think this defense. I was able to watch a little bit Friday night. This has the makings of a really good Poland defense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Ryan Snyder, player profile, linebacker, senior. Cannot thank him enough for being a part of the first show here at the Combine Brothers. Cannot thank them enough. Like I said, they will be going to Howland Friday night. We will have the game for you on YSN Live at 7 o'clock. Cannot thank the Combine Brothers as the official home of Bulldog Nation. Let's pack this place next week when the boys get victory number 2. Cannot thank Susie and Craig, Poncho and LaDonna. Again, Tim, Kevin and Debbie, Max and Leslie, Dave and Sandy, Leonard and Nancy, and Bob and Kathy so much for opening their doors to Quinn and I here at the Combine and Brothers and to this football team. Ryan, go get victory number 2. Keep doing what you do. Have fun. Create a turnover. Get a big one, and get victory number 2.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.